Yeah, what's going on, YouTube family? It's me again, your boy Blood Raw IC, different back at y'all with another quick informative video. Remember to make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, make sure that post notification bell on so you will be alerted every time I continue to drop that. Throw Ike's on my YouTube channel, baby. Let's go. First off, y'all know I always gotta pay respect and acknowledge the new subscribers to the channel. Salute. And like I said, this is our channel. Me Casa is Su Casa. We are teaching and learning from each other. Like I say in previous video, I don't have all the answers and I don't know all the answers. But you best believe I'm going to do my due diligence and get the information for you. And we're going to continue to strive and wake up the masses to this 3D motherfucking matrix full of madness that's going on this physical realm. But let's get straight to it. This video here, man, I wanted to touch bases on the foods, man. The whole food processing, manufacturing industry. Y'all got to understand, everything that's out here is for our demise. Nothing is good. From to the education system, to the religion, to the political system, to the healthcare system, all the way down to the foods, man. We are living in a time now where evil has taken over, man. We can't even eat healthy no more, man. Everything that the powers that be does is for our demise. Let me back up a few steps for a minute. As far as the food goes, we poison ourselves because we as adults know what we intaking on a day-to-day basis when dealing with the food. The information is out there as far as chemicals, toxins, pollution that goes on as far as food that enters the body and how it is processed. That's why I say each individual adult needs to go learn about the anatomy, biology, and the biological makeup of your DNA strand and structure on how the food plays a big key as far as your survival when living out here in society. You got to understand, where do you think all the diseases, the cancers, the high blood pressure, and the diabetes come from? It comes from the food that they are giving us in society. They didn't have all this shit 60, 70, 80 years ago as far as diseases, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancers, and all that. Now, you even have the GMO dog getting cancer from the dog food because a dog is not organic to the planet. You probably saying like, damn, that's man's best friends. Let me break it down to you about the dog, the inorganic one of the inorganic animals that's of this planet. You notice, you don't find a dog out in the wild like the other animals. Anywhere a dog is, you notice that the vegetation dies. Anywhere a dog is placed, the vegetation dies. A dog has parasites in its stomach. You wonder why a dog is always eating? Because it has parasites in its stomach. You got to notice this. Have you ever seen vultures eating a dead dog side the road? You will never see it. That should tell you something is very odd about the dog, the domesticated dog, man's best friend. Ask yourself, you see a lot of dogs dead side the road that get hit by vehicles, all you see them swell up. You have never seen buzzers eating the carcass of a dead dog. You have never seen it. Never seen it. That tells you that the dog is a genetically modified organism. A dog is a spliced organism between a wolf and I forgot the other animal, but it's not organic to the planet. The reason why an animal is not organic to the planet, meaning the ecosystem, if it's not found in nature, it was genetically modified organism. It was created in a lab. Everything else you find in the lab. Think about it. A chicken. You can't find chickens in nature. A chicken is a crossbreed, a splice of another animal. It's a crossbreed splicing between it's the thing over there in Africa that looks like the rooster and something else. A chicken. A pig. You can't find a pig out in nature, in the wild. You can't find a chicken. You can't find a pig. You can't find a dog. You can't find a cow. None of this stuff, man, you can find in nature because it's not part of the ecosystem. Just think about it. Okay, so if you can eat cows and chickens, why you can't go out there and eat lions, buffaloes, rhinos, all the other animals that's out in the wild? Just ask yourself, meat is meat, right? So that should tell you on a high conscious level, like something is not right when dealing with this meat. At the end of the day, We as humans is not supposed to be intaking and eating meat of any type of flesh. I keep telling y'all this. For one, the biological makeup structure of the mouth tell you we are not carnivores. You are not supposed to be eating meat. You don't have claws to tear flesh. You don't have canines and fangs and all this to bite down and rip the flesh and all that there. So why you can't just go out there in the field, go out there in that chicken coop, pluck, skin them and just eat it without putting it in on the stove and cooking it? Because that is not part of your biological genetic makeup as a human being, people. I'm breaking it down for you. You got to understand, and overstand on how we have been conditioned in society to just be poisoned throughout our life cycle. You got to think about a lot of the foods that we consume right here in America is banned in other countries. You got to think about this now. And like I just said, you got to understand the animals that they feed us in society is not found nowhere in the wild. Chickens, pigs, cows. Let that sink in, because it's not, and dogs. They are not organic to the planet. Think about it. Let me explain something to you. H2O, which is water. Water is a key element of life. But you got to think about it. Why are they selling it to us in the store if it's a key sustainable element which sustains life? Why is it free? You die without water within 3 days. You can go 2 weeks without eating food, but water without H2O, you will perish within 3 days. At the same time, I've learned with dealing with the anatomy, the genetic, biological makeup, metabolic structure of your DNA. I do a lot of reading, y'all. Trust me. We are not supposed to be consuming H2O. H2O is for the plants and animals. Why you think animals lap up water? What we do, we drink from either a bottle, a glass, or some type of vial that we pours our water in to consume it. We don't lap it up because we don't have lapping tongues. Just think about that. So if we supposed to be consuming water as humans, how can you overhydrate when our bodies is made up 80 to 90% of water? Your brain is made up 80 to 90% of water. Think about it. If water was good for consumption, how can you overhydrate? Let me explain something to you. Us as humans, we are supposed to be consuming H302, which comes from fruit and vegetable that comes out of nature. H302. That is our water as humans. This H2O shit that they selling us, bottling it up, selling us in the stores that we are paying for, that should be free. We don't even supposed to be consuming that, people. This is scientific fact, what I'm telling y'all. Take the time out and research H2O and H302. And where does it play its part when dealing with the human genetic makeup, metabolic structure, the anatomy, and DNA? It will break it down to you. You got to think about our mouth structure. We have molars, our teeth, our mouth structure is for biting down and extracting the H3O2, which is from the juices of the fruits and vegetables, people. We are frutivores, man. I'm telling you, it's so much information out there. That's why I'm thankful that I am the way I am and I have a state of consciousness the way I am, because I've learned so much about myself as a man, for one, and as a human being. I know who I am. I know what my DNA represents. I know what my skin is worth. I know what type of blood I have in my body. I know what I doesn't supposed to be consuming out here in society. I understand about the fast food, about the colors, about the grocery stores, about the education system, about the healthcare system, about the law enforcement, about the religion. Because I took the time out and was willing to elevate. I got out my comfort zone to be uncomfortable, to elevate in life. You get what I'm saying, people? But yes, when I spoke of the dog, man's best friends, inorganic to the planet. Chickens, inorganic to the planet. Pigs, inorganic to the planet. Cows, inorganic to the planet. You cannot find these animals in nature. And like I said earlier in this video, so why they ain't killing off all the other animals and feeding them to us? Let that sink in. Now, meat is meat, right? You should be able to get off work and not go into that grocery store and pay a currency for a pack of mucus, because that's all what meat is, a mucus. It's mucus. What do you think the disease come from? Mucus that sits in your body. I told y'all, An animal's digestive tract is 32 feet. Us humans on is like 6 to 12 feet. Meaning, it takes so long to break. No, I'm sorry. Let me say that back. Our animal digestive tract is 6 to 12 feet. Our zone is 32 feet. That means it takes our stomach to break down the food more. Meat sits in your digestive tract and literally rots, man. I ain't giving out no medical information, nor am I claiming to be any type of doctor, because I know how YouTube like to censor people. But I'm just telling y'all all this information. You can go find it in the books, man, about your whole stomach lining, your digestive tract, the small intestine, the large intestine, and how meat plays a part in your digestive tract, where it literally sits there and rots, man. Us as humans, we're supposed to be on an alkaline-based fruit way of living. Alkaline. Nothing acidic really, but the fruits and vegetables, you can, you know what I'm saying? Even if you eating fruits and vegetables, you are good. But you basically want to go to an alkaline diet. And it's very hard to live an alkaline lifestyle, trust me. You got to know your fruits and vegetables. You got to know your herbs, your grains, everything that's alkaline that you consume. You need to know, people. But I'm telling you, why you think America is the #1 country with the most obesity? You got fast food joint on every corner, everywhere. Let that shit sink in, man. These other countries, yeah, they had the McDonald's and all this stuff, but they are not feeding the people the same types of meat with the chemicals and the processing of the foods, man. It's on a totally different level, man. All these chemicals we consume that's being put in our foods in America, that's been approved by the FDA, is banned in other countries, people. I'm talking about banned. But like I said, man, y'all got to refrain from this meat, man. Let me tell you something. If you are consuming meat, you are putting yourself in a low vibrational state. Low vibrational state. And the meat doesn't taste good. You know what makes the meat taste good? It's the seasoning that you're placing on the meat. Think about it, man. We are supposed to be eating fruits and vegetables, consuming H302 and not H2O. The H2O is created for the vegetation, the plants, and the animals. Why do you think we do not lap our water up? You can't just go out there and drink from a mud puddle water, because you would get parasites, salmonella, and E. coli in your stomach. A dog and animals can go straight out there and drink from a mud puddle and it won't even affect them. So if that was water, why does it affect us humans? Why would it make us very sick and put us at the brink of death if we was to go out there without filtration of that water? It would damn near kill us. Just think about it. I'm telling y'all, go research about H302. That's your homework, my YouTube family. Educate yourself, man. Get in front of that TV, man. Learn something. Get off them social media sites that's not teaching you anything, but keeping you distracted. H302, people, is your assignment. Go research. Don't even worry about H2O. Once you learn about H302, it will open your mind up to so many things. All right, let me say this right here. If water was so good for our bodies, why a newborn infant can't drink it? Not straight out the womb. Why they tell you got to wait to give them water? Why you have to wait? If it was a key essential element as far as life goes, that's what we've been taught. A newborn baby should be able to drink it, right? Think about it. They tell you got to wait to get a baby any water for a certain period of time. Why is that? When the baby sits in a sack of water inside its mother's womb for 9 months. Think about it now. Let that shit sink in now. I'm telling y'all, man, we have been lied to on so many levels, man. But it takes you to want to know. It takes you to think outside the box, people. Like I just said, your homework, my YouTube family, go research H302. And it will tell you who you are as a person, man, and as a human walking this earth. Like people saying you can still eat meat. If people saying you can still eat meat, that's what I hear people say. You can eat fish. Fish is an animal. It bleeds. It has eyes. You know what I'm saying? We've all been lied to, and people love to say, when I say you're supposed to be eating meat, not even fish, they next thing say, well, Jesus fed the people all these fish in the Bible. Let me tell you something. Didn't I tell you mankind has touched the good book? Let me tell you something. Me, just in my opinion, I feel like the Most High God is not going to put anything that he knows is against his people's biological genetic makeup, man. This is all man shit, man. I'm telling you, even fish has mercury in it. I'm talking about high traces of mercury, which is a poison to the body. Think about it, man. I know life is hard and life ain't perfect, but you are what you eat. But you want to try to live as healthy and clean of a lifestyle that you can. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, do your research, people. Research about H302. Go get the information, and you will see how H302 is what we as human beings are supposed to be consuming from the fruits and vegetables. What do you think out of all the fruits and vegetables contains the most water, holds the most water? You probably would say watermelon. You're wrong. It is cucumbers that holds the most water out of all fruits and vegetables. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all make sure y'all elevate high, raise y'all vibration. Just start taking care of y'allself, man. Get on the H302. We are frugivores, man. We do not supposed to be eating meat. But to each its own, if that's what you want to do, you wonder why you feel so tired after you eat a lot of this good stuff they call soul food. Cause it's slowing you down. Like me, I rarely get any sleep because I eat so clean and healthy. I live an alkaline lifestyle. I don't eat no fast food, no soy, no dairy, no wheat, no gluten, nothing. All I consume is fresh fruits and vegetables, alkaline at that. Spring water, coconut water. That's my only intake. And I juice and blend my fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I eat them whole sometimes, but a lot of time I am juicing and blending. I'm telling you, I've learned so much about the body, the anatomy, my metabolic structure when dealing with my DNA, and on how the fruit and vegetables feed oxygen to your DNA, people. I'm telling you, this is scientific fact. Go get the information. Man, it's been your boy Blood Raw. Until next time, I'm out.